Oh boy, it's happening. It's happening again. Still trying to figure out the remaining puzzles of this game. I feel like I'm going to get there. I don't know. I think there's a chance. I think it's not an unreasonable assumption that I may or may not be able to do such a thing. One of the things I suppose I could do is, I don't know. I'm still just trying to even figure out. It's like, how do I want to start approaching some of the large puzzles? Into day 75 here. Almost 3 months at this point in time. Trying to figure out this stupid puzzle. Getting there, though. Getting actually quite close, I feel like, to getting most of the stuff, but I don't really know where to go from here is the problem. And there's only so many hints that you get, going around and all that. So that is why I suppose the plan is going to be to do something, certainly. I don't know. I mean, that box is true. Gems are in the other box, the true statement. This is the only true box. Now, I mean, if one of the other boxes is true, that means that this one is false. And that's provided that this one is true. Gems are in the other box with a true statement. Okay, so both of those have to be false. Yeah. Again, it's too early in the morning for this. It's like 9 a.m., but still. Look, I work late. That's the entire thing, right? All right. Let's figure this thing out. The only true box. Okay, so that one's probably false. One of the other boxes is true. It's probably that, referring to that one. It was in the other box, the true statement. So it's probably this one. I don't know. Feel like that logically works together pretty well. All right. Commissary, this is not Dead Cells. It is not Dead Cells. I'm trying to finish this game before I start doing other stuff with Dead Cells and whatnot. You gotta understand, it's very important that I finish the big puzzle game that does all the puzzles. Like, don't you want to see me succeed at puzzles? Yeah, you do. I know you do. Besides, just like, I mean... And I still, at this point in time, I still have to go and do the one thing that I cannot remember the name of now. Gonna be playing Windblown. Still have not done that yet. I don't know. Maybe. There's a distinct possibility that I may or may not end up doing that. Is it a good game? Because I don't know. I only play good games, you understand. All right. I don't even know why I'm bothering with that room. It's not like that's really giving me a whole lot of benefit or anything like that as of right now. Yeah, sure. Not that I really need a whole lot more gems at this point in time. I feel like I'm doing kind of good on that. Oh, what to do? Self-lighting torch. You know what? Give it to me. The entire reason why I did that was because I thought that I might be able to force it into giving me the axe, but I guess that is not a thing. Unfortunately. Well, that's very tragic in that way. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a number of different things that I could end up doing. How's life, job, and everything still working out? Yep, still doing the job. Still jobbing. Over here jobbing all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep continuously getting that one. Which I suppose, I mean, hey, it makes it very easy to have a good choice as far as what you end up doing. It's just, that's not really exactly... Yeah, we'll see. Not really exactly what I'm looking for as far as a bunch of... Here, just load me up on bananas. Get all that going here right now. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, nothing really to say about that. I'm just trying to finish this game, really, at this point in time. Not really giving me too much as far as stuff goes. There you are. And don't get me wrong, I would like some of those rooms, considering that I do have them nicely upgraded at this point in time. But, you know. Battery pack. Maybe I'll go through the thing with the thing. Yeah, I don't hate that. I'll just go get the... Yeah, I think I got a plan here. Yeah, speaking of that. Sure. And you return to XCOM after you finish this. I mean, the thing is, I have been working on XCOM, the first one. Not the first one. Not UFO Unknown. The Enemy Unknown. UFO Enemy Unknown. Which is... No, I'm talking about XCOM Enemy Unknown. Yes. Moon in the White Box. Unknown, death, and the number 8. Yeah, no shit. I think I figured that one out pretty well. Blue, which is... This is a white... Moon box, I think. All right, write down all of that good new XCOM 1. Yes, and that is White Moon. I did say White Moon. All right, I should cover that one. But yeah. I mean, I finished one of them. One of them there, you know. One of them there, like for example, death is right here. Death is right here. Anyway, time to start digging. Oh wait, I don't have a shovel. What was I saying? You know, speaking of death in the unknown, I do have the self-igniting torch, not self-lighting torch. I'll go get the tomb and see if I can't do something with that. Do have a self-igniting torch. Is there any way that I can light up any of these, for example? Or torches? Of any variety. What about you? Nah, nothing. There's apparently like a real treasure in here to be found, but I don't know what that is. As of right now, I would like to finish up this game, I guess is kind of the big thing that I'm looking at. You know what I haven't looked at in a while? Speaking of Black Prince, the tomb. Maybe with the torch I can go and find something there. I feel like that could be a meaningful avenue of searching around, because God knows I'm kind of running out of ideas. Because I don't know. What else? What else could I do? I mean, there's a couple different things. You can go and try and do the Spiral of Stars, I guess, is while I'm trying to figure out basic stuff. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Here, let's see. So, obviously, that torch is lit right now. I don't need to do anything with that. That torch is lit right now. We're looking for ones that have... What is it? Oh. Well, that was convenient. How did I not notice this? Because I swear I've done this sort of thing before. All right. All right, well. There you go. I'm going to go record that too, then, I suppose. I swear I've done this sort of thing before, but this is why I sometimes will just do stuff multiple times, I guess. No, give it to me. I mean, that's interesting. So if I do have a way to light torches, I can get 2 free... Well, let's go check around to see if there's anything else in here then that I might have missed. Anything? One day Lingo will be released. It will. I have it. It's here. All right, well, there's an upgrade disc, but that's not really something that's, you know, big. It's not really something that's all that big or interesting as far as stuff goes. Oh! I swear I was... Did I not? I thought that I did this before. I must not have, I guess. Well, I mean, now that I know that it's the ones with, like, the rubies that are actually lit up, that does make it a little bit easier. Oh. Oh, hey, I didn't know that. I didn't think you were buried down here, to be honest. Oh, it's another one of the Morajai boxes. Oh, no, it's written in... Oh, that's going to be... That's written in Eurasian. I'm going to have to go and translate that not right now, or at least try to give it an attempt. You love those. Yeah, and I already got a good amount of stuff done with it. So let's try and figure out what the gimmick with this one is. And of course, it's the... I mean, that's the thing. It's just like her ladyship is Erajan. Erajan. That's a Echo Romeo Alpha Juliet Alpha November. Okay, it goes around in a circle. Got it. And goes down. All right. There you go. I'm extremely smart, everybody. Don't forget. Puzzles like this ain't nothing. Anything else in here? Oh! I should have guessed. Anything else in here? I might want to go just like look around for other things, other torches that I haven't lit up. And I suppose go into the Secrets from Beyond the Grave. Okay. And I suppose just like try and get her ladyships, whatever, this time. I can do that. I can make that work. Anything else? Anything else? You know, I should probably just go with, getting the angels here. Actually, I think I did that one in the wrong order. Oh, it's already open anyway. It doesn't matter. Huh. The diary key is a big find. I don't know how big of a find it is. It might just be some lore. Which, I mean, hey, lore is cool, but I don't know if that's all that important. Yeah, these don't really have too much going on. Yeah, just these. Okay. So what are other... I haven't looked at the hovel in a while. That might be another one to go check out. I haven't... yeah, it might just be... I think this might be time, and this is sort of also another thing that I was planning to do on this stream, just start relitigating some of the random areas I've been to. Just looking around. Like I said, now that I actually know what the candles that you can light up look like. Oh yeah, give me that too. Floor plan is a definitive dead end. Or is it? I mean, the tomb seems to have, like, per capita, the most secrets in it that you can find. So I may want to keep that in mind if I'm running into issues later. Anything? No. What about you, Draxus? Well, it's written in red, so it's false, clearly. No, not always. Often. Sometimes those just... I mean, actually, you know, that is true, that it's like if it is written in red, it does tend to be false. I don't know if it's always false, though. It did also say, or is it? I'm going to take this and put this on my desk like it's Voices of the Void. Anything else in here? I mean, obviously, again, we're going to go find her ladyship's chamber at this point in time because that seems important. Who installed this? just a question here. I mean, I've already seen that map plenty of times. Anything else? Well, at least I think I got stuff. I think I got everything that I'm going to find in there for now. You know what? I tried relighting these things again. Maybe lighting them in a different order, but if there's a different order to be lighting them, I certainly would not know what that is. Anything else here? By the way, since last time, things that I have figured out. Something points at dreams. Things that I have figured out since last time. Gotten a couple different stuff. I found you, which is fun. I found the eighth key, the eighth sanctum key, and I figured out the archive password. So I am making progress on that. But other stuff, like, you know, a lot of things, still a mystery. Obviously, the Eurasian note there. Great progress, if I might add. I mean, that's good, but I still haven't figured out the have you seen the signs? Did we finally get rid of it? Yes. I replaced it with Mantle of the Night, hence why I got the self-igniting torch right now. Which is a lot more convenient than having to make the burning glass. I'll tell you that. So why is it archives but chives? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I haven't actually like lowered the thing. Well, is there anything here as far as secrets go? No, it doesn't really look like it. If you go in through the back, like nobody was there. No. There is not. All right, well, I should go probably pop this. It's archives, not chives. What do you mean? Can you jump off? You cannot jump off. Simon is not stupid. Simon is not stupid enough to jump off of a mountain. What are you talking about? What are you on about, you absolute fool? All right, well, torch room. You got the stuff there. Anything else? I'm looking for like torches I could possibly light up. There's also, you know, maybe places that I could hit with the anything I might have missed. Also places that I could hit with the super sledge if I wanted to. If I went and made that, I suppose. Yeah. All right, Drax, how you feeling? Okay, I don't think I'm going to find any other secrets in that. How is this statue stayed around for this long when these bones are made out of stones? Like, how do you even make this? Master sculptor. All right. Simon is not cool enough to use the AR in the reservoir. That is true. Okay, so yeah, couple things in the tomb that I had missed. Like, that's a pretty easy upgrade disc as long as you have the burning glass or Self-igniting torch. Self-igniting torch, of course, is just... Like I said, the only reason why I had that checked in was to see if I could force out getting the axe. I haven't seen the axe in a while. I don't know if it's a limited use thing or just... or surprisingly rare, and I happen to get it multiple times. Whatever. I've used it on the most important things, I think. But still. I could use it on more important things, I'm just saying. You know what? Let's go over to the Black Bridge so I can do the thing. So I can go and use the upgrade disc. Although I have everything upgraded, it seems like every time that I'm getting a new upgrade disc now, I just get to choose a different upgrade on something that I've already upgraded before. So, cram it in there, baby. Storeroom. The storeroom's so boring. I don't know. What do y'all think? What is the best one here? I've been going with keys right now, but honestly, I just go with money. Yeah, sure, whatever. Money seems good. And you might be asking, why extra key? I already had it on extra key. Let's do a different one. For fun. What I would like to do right now is get the aquarium again. Because the aquarium is key. Everybody's saying key. I already chose money. Though, like you got any issues with money? I mean, yeah, if I get a treasure trove. If I get the treasure trove. That's one of the rare black prints, you understand. They don't come up that often. It's not that rare. I think it's actually, like, unusual at best. No, it's just straight up commonplace. So you see that thing all the time. Oh. All right, and then we got this. Okay, I'll take security. Secure OT. I want to be secure. And then real quick. You know, I could... No. Let's just, do that, then. So I can maybe get some stuff going on here. What exactly? I don't know. Something. Sure. I mean, yeah, what I'd like to do is get aquarium because I think everything's locked right now. And I ain't got no more keys. Oh, no. Well, keys still tend to be an issue, I suppose. Well, maybe I'll go keep that self-igniting torch over in the thing with the hope that I might be able to use it at some point in time. Let's see, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing else like in here. One of the hints that I got over in the treasure trove was that there is more to this room than meets the eye, but I don't know if that was a true one. I feel like, well, I didn't get the storeroom, now did I? Just because I could use more keys doesn't mean that I want more keys. I don't know if that one was true about there being more to this. I mean, there are these ducks. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go and get the... Well, actually, what I should do is I should just go check in the diary key instead. Yeah, just to be sure that I have that easily accessible in the future. All right. Yeah, my thought was going to be that I needed to get, what was it? The one of the Sanctum keys there, because the Sanctum keys, of course, don't actually like it says permanent. It asks you specifically if you want to use it to unlock a door, like, because it's just like they'll be permanently unlocked, which makes me think that there is some sort of alternate use for Sanctum keys, but I don't know. Who can tell, really? What I would like to do is, like I said, try and re-roll the old... Try and re-roll the old thing. Oh, that. The old aquarium into a different one. Yeah, I want to go get a bunch more money again. Okay, so yeah, there are still several things that I am missing here. The acrostic related to castle is just not... I got no idea on that one. What is that? 24, 23, 32. 32 divided by 8 is 4. Yes. I am very good at video games. So 13 is 31. Plus 1 is 32, but then 23. Minus 20, so that's 3. Thank you, math homework, for teaching me what this thing is supposed to be. This is not realistic math in any way. Nobody would need to use this for just about anything. Unless you're making a puzzle game, I guess. Okay. 13 times 1 is 31. Plus 10 is 41. So that's 14. And take that thing then. I got the pool hall here. Try and make stuff work. In what way? We'll see. I mean, I'll say this. So without the Queen's Gambit, I don't get nearly as many keys now, do I? Oh, yeah, and I should also, again, try and really make sure that I am getting the ability to do stuff with the Queen's Room. Kind of going to be an important part of how I'm approaching this right now, I think. Let's go here. Just more hallways, please. Sure. All right. Well, we could do this. I don't think I want to. Just a feeling as of right now. Because I very much do not like having... sure. As soon as I get another key, then I can get another hint of some variety. Which is probably not going to be very helpful just in general. But, you know, that is how it just is in this Blueprints world that we live in. Well, that I don't live in, but, you know, Simon does. Hey. Yeah, you know what? Sure. See what we got in here. I mean, well, I'll tell you what we got. All this stuff. This is an okay amount of money. It's fine. I've had more. Man, I tell you, the never get the axe anymore. I want more. I want the axe to just keep appearing. I swear I got that, and you can't bust open. No, okay, you need to actually unlock that one. Wait, there are weapons in this? Yes. I mean, at least one. But needless to say, Simon does not use them as weapons. Picking up a huge amount of coins in this game. Oh, what does it matter? I mean, it's this whole thing where as soon as you get to a certain point in the game, it just kind of lets you do whatever you want to. There's still some game components to it, but honestly, not that much. Give me more stars. I need to get like 90 to do the Spiral of Stars, at least as far as I can tell. It seems like it's there around 90. Are these real RPG? No, absolutely not. Again, your assumption on this is folly. Ow. No, give me the Chappelle then. No, my money. Okay. Yeah. Well, here, real quick. Is there anything else I could light up in here? I don't think so. I think it's just these two. Which, I mean, you know, getting that, but I don't even need that anymore. The money is nigh infinite, is the thing. I'll literally never run out of money. What's all this then? I can't just keep saying that over and over. You know, that's just not going to, that's inappropriate. False box contains gems. Black box is true. The black box is false. Well, that's false. Because you contain gems. Okay. Unless you visit the fancy shop. Even then, I will still have a lot of money. You just watch. And I would like to visit the fancy shop. In fact, I'm going to try and force that out right now. And by force that out, I mean I'm just going to get it. Because that's how I roll, baby. Like this. Like this. Okay, now come on, seriously. Okay, now really. There you are. There you are. Okay, I guess I did actually run out of money to a certain extent. But not that much. There you are. No reason not to say it every time. There's so many reasons to not say it every time. And I think we should be good for this run. As I said, you can just kind of like, you know, those stuff, and it's cool. Yeah, give me the Sekiro me. Can you say there you are over and over again? Yes. Dare you, dare you, dare you, dare you, dare you, dare you. Dare you. You. Dare. Dare you. Dare you, dare you, dare. This is terrible. This is terrible stream. This is an awful stream. Why are you watching this? You said dare you are. Well, I mean, it's not D-A-R-E. It's D-E-R-E. It's very... They're from the East Coast. Yeah, I think that'll work. All right. Now. Do I even have a shovel? I don't, but you know what I can do? Get one. Oh, Doc, why are you turning into a YouTube poop? Why are you watching this again? I have to ask this every time until you understand. Damn it, I don't need this thing. I need a shovel. If only I had a shovel. I should probably also go try and figure out some little thing there. Which shouldn't be a problem. I feel confident in my ability to do such a thing. Commissary. Excellent commissary. It's too bad I've already spent all of my money. All of my fight money. And we'll get there. I guarantee it. Actually, you know what I should do is go back here and go get the thing. No, I'm telling you should stop watching this. It's terrible content. It's rotting your brain. This man just keeps referencing Fallout 3 constantly. It's not healthy for any individual person to watch for an extended period of time. Real hard-working man would just dig with his bare hands. Have you seen this child? He is a Boy Scout. He's a silly Boy Scout character. Yeah, baby, that's what I want to see. I want to see a root cellar. Root cellar. Now I need to go just get a shovel. If I can get a shovel, we're all going to be fine. And by fine, I mean I'm just going to get a bunch of stars, which is good. Because I want a bunch of stars. Ooh, woot cellar. Speaking of which, give me a kennel. I'll pet a dog in here. Yeah, there you go. That's a bunch of dirt. There's more hints for the acrostic, but I don't know. Dare you, dare you, dare you. You have to stop. You can't keep saying this. Mr. Inferno Fireman, you cannot just keep referencing Fallout 3 continuously forever. It's unbecoming of somebody of your station. Frankly, embarrassing. To an extreme degree. But, I mean, you might as well ask a fish not to swim. A bird not to fly. To ask me not to do annoying, obnoxious voices constantly. Well, that's my entire character. Built this up over years. Why'd you promote yourself from a doctor to a sir? Are you telling me? Are you telling me that knighthood is less than a medical degree? I mean, a medical degree is pretty good, but it's just like, you know. Knighthood? Now then, yes. Well, you're wrong. How about that then? How about that then? How about there you are? You. All right. Yeah, baby. That's what I want to see. You could be a king's doctor. It's true. I could be a king's doctor. That's funny. No. Let's gonna get this root cellar. Root cellar, give me your strongest roots. My roots are too strong for you, traveler. That's very silly looking. Shove that right in there. Same thing. You don't need a justification, just buy them. Just buy them. Yeah, give me them stars. I didn't plan that. Ain't too bad. Morning room being a green room should have a good amount of stuff in it. Indeed it does. Absolutely filthy in here. Just like I like it. Come on. You know, cannot handle my strongest root. And that's probably true. I have done a good amount of gardening before. Not by choice. Me mom likes to garden. But roots are annoying. They're very difficult to get out. Okay, car keys. Not going to use the Knight's Shield on that one. That would be silly. More fire. Is that really lore? Is that lore to any degree? I have to ask ye. Solarium would probably have a few digging spots, but let's go for the library instead. Go in here, go bonk this. And my precious gems. My precious, precious gems. So yeah, the cross stick is... I mean, look, I have found the light up... maybe there's more hint for that? I mean, that was one of the other reasons why I wanted to go check out the tomb, because I thought I mean, it tells you that there's stuff that... Yeah, it's like that is a castle lore. Keep left. I don't know. Tanner Fork, I did look up. I looked up. I got one of the books that talks about like the geography around here is in fact a place in like the universe. So that's probably not supposed to be an anagram or something. The apple, banana, orange would imply something like the relation to the pantry, but I don't know how. The big thing that's still screwing me up is this one, where it's just the way X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Like, does that mean that I need to go through the full alphabet, or is it just supposed to be 6? Like X, Y, Z, A, B, C? I don't know. I know what books I'm supposed to be looking for. I have those all written down. But every time I try and figure out what the puzzle is related to that, I just do not know what it is. What have ye here? Again, green rooms are going to have more digging spots. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the digging spots. Answer lies in 6 dimensions. I don't know if I really want to mess around with... you know what? Sure. As for the other 2, I'll keep them as they are. Because, of course, one of the things that I did was make it... I axed... for the rotunda, I axed the cost of it. So it's basically free. And now it is commonplace. That's fun. I like that idea. Okay, answer lies in 6 dimensions. That was my thought. That it's just like, yeah, like X, Y, Z, like X-axis, Y-axis, Z-axis. But there's nothing... I don't think there's anything I can really do with that information is the thing. It's a rotunda. Yeah, I know. That's what I keep saying. I know how to say rotunda. Like, what, do you not know? Let's get to be them sweet, sweet things. I got... Rumpus Room. I have not seen that one for a while. All right, let's go see if Alzara has anything to say. I feel like you've been coming up pretty infrequently. Raw, unwashed turnip with salt. And not just salt, but also eaten with a big spoon.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened
Oh.
for one last time by the sound of a dropping coin.
The last one.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to impart to you one final vision.
Mm-hmm.
In the dim, I see cavern walls of stone. A hollow lit by a sea standing in sullen snow. All of what I have told you, my young Baron, I wish you to now know. Until we meet again some distant day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, well, I figured out some of those at least. Thanks, Alzara. Distant snow. So is he a real robot or what? I mean, yeah, he seems to be. Didn't you ever see Big before? I mean, I have found stuff like mirrors and whatnot. I have found a mirror of that sort. I think I've got a pretty good idea of the big 8 room is the 8th room that I still have yet to find. What else? Obviously found the location leading downwards. I've seen the castle buried underground already in the Black Mirror. That sort of deal. I don't know if that's the one they're specifically referring to. But yeah, like the snow stuff, and I don't know how to do room 8, of course. That one's still a big mystery. So I guess that one's going to be one to go look at later on or something like that. Because I don't know. Too vague. I mean, yeah, it's like we're going here. Oh, good. It is actually still active right now. All right. Well, let's go check that out again then. See if there is... How would you describe a large man of a round stature? Zaftig. Voluptuous. How many other... Rubenesque. How many more words do you want me to say? Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Do this thing. Maybe there's something else I can find as far as... Did I just say what? Look at it go. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, they tell you what money is when... I didn't even see that, if that was. And it's like when you know that it's supposed to be a date, it's like this makes a lot of sense as far as a puzzle solution goes. It's just like, oh, what months are 3 days long? And then they just give you a number. Good animation. Anyway. So as you can see, in a new clue, that's the castle. That's the one. It's very clearly. How do you get to it? Where is that? I don't know. You can clearly see there's a place from the cliff, but there's a lot of places from the cliff. So, Alzara, what do I do with this? What do we do with this information here? I don't know. Like, if I could get down to it, I'd love to, but I don't know what you want me to do here. It's got to be meaningful. I mean, that's a Black Mirror. Money can be exchanged for Masterworks all. Can't go wrong. Masterworks all. Can't go wrong. I did so much content on Dragon's Dogma, a game I don't even like. They target women folk above all else. Wolves hunting packs arisen. Anyway. Those trolls take so long to kill. So what else? What else would I even... Like, what... Like, that's the whole thing. It's like, what else do we got here? What else... Like, what other information can be gleaned? Like, I know the castle's in there. I know that probably getting to the castle... I really love the first part of Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen. Heard mixed opinions on the second one. I mean... It's not a very, like... just go refer to my video on it, I suppose. The one where I did all of the quests. All of them. All of them. I also didn't do the Dark Arisen part, so, you know. I don't know. Maybe that would have been something. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like, if there was something to be seen related to the castle, I didn't see it there. When I was looking at the castle, did anybody see any hints? Any hints for, like, an acrostic or anything like that? Because I do still have one of those. Still got one of those there. Nah, I don't know. All right, crank it, baby. And by crank it, I mean just send me back up into the castle. No, the estate, whatever it is. Whichever thing that I'm looking at right now. I've entirely forgotten at this point. The boiler room. Okay. Crank that hog. See, now that's the sort of energy that I want to be brought into this stream. Anybody out there cranking they hog? I love having the master key. Master keys all. Can't go wrong. Now, anyway. Only $80. Super easy to afford for a person of my stature. Which is to say, very rich. Well, not right now. I'm firing my bird. Now, that just sounds like you're firing it out of a cannon, like a salmon or something. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got here? You know what? Give me a clock tower. I have obviously solved one of the clock tower puzzles, but there does seem to be a second one in here that I still am not quite sure what the deal is. Also, usually items. Yeah, like you. Now, obviously, this is another acrostic. It says sacred, of which is a phrase that we've seen several times here. A testament to the unchanging winds of the sacred hour. And what is the sacred hour? Well, we just look at the one clock that isn't moving. So, there's one. It's 1:30. Southwards I see a swan, ashen like a sand shore, carried westerly by winds. I mean, it's like, clearly we have a thing where, alright, if I were to, I don't know, go open up like an MS Paint document or something like that, which I am doing right now, and just go, here, you know what? You can all go see this then. Here, check out the MS Paint document, and I'm going to flashbang you too, so be prepared for that. Oh, too late. I already did it. Oh, just like, yeah, we're like looking at, you know, here. It's like we got, no, wait, it says southward. Okay, try that one again. So southward, you see a swan, right? Ashen like the sands of shore. Carried westerly winds, so I guess that would be winds. All right. Rogue like the moon of the north. Eastward, I see a crow. MWCS. You can input text and paint. Yeah, whatever. Ashen. So what am I supposed to do with this information? I don't know. But, I mean, certainly it's something. I mean, okay, so... Like, Yeah, I legitimately do not know. There is also that silver watch up there, but that gives me benefits that I don't really care too much about. Only place you can find it, over in the clock tower here. We love it. We love finding things in the clock tower. Big fans. Now then. Let's try and go find the... Oh, an apple. I mean, first off, also can go... Yeah! Just keep eating good tonight, and by good I mean turnips. It's great. We love it. We love eating turnips around here. Yeah. But yeah, I want to go try and find the thing for the diary key. Okay, give me the courtyard, the quarry yard, I suppose in this case. I'm gonna go try and dig up more stuff. Clock tower like in Dead Cells. Also clock tower like a clock tower, you know, that exists in real life. Ah, come on. Nothing doesn't count for bonk. That surely it should ring a bell. I mean, well, if you're talking about the clock tower, probably. But, I mean, yes, there are... I mean, okay. So... There is... Okay, so as far as, like, directions go, there is the secret garden. Obviously. That has a weather vane. That whole thing. There is... I mean, there are 4 directions. The antechamber, for example, has a moon in it, which is far north. So I could go get, like, west and east, where there are statues of birds. So, like, a winds and a crow. Well, I don't know about winds. But, like, yeah, swan. But, like, would the entry hall be anything? I don't know. Other direction-based stuff. Yeah, like, for example, you can find swans, I think, in the den. You can find a goose in the servants' quarters, I think. You can find something in the attic, a bird statue of some variety. Crow statues, don't know. I don't know if I've seen any of those. Winds could be wind. They do like doing wordplay in this game. What else? What else? Directions. I mean, obviously, if we were to look at it as like more of a self-contained puzzle, there's plenty of self-contained puzzles that exist in the game. I mean, Sacred, again, there's the acrostic there. Nah, I don't know. Not coming up with anything. Solarium, etc. I want to try and get her ladyship's chamber. Even if it means doing a couple re-rolls here. No, not that. Now, where's the ladyship's chamber? Come on, seriously. Come on, seriously. There you are. And by there you are, I do, of course, mean there you are! Spyglass telescope. I've seen that in a couple different locations. I don't think that's specific to this room. Diary's locked. Yes, whatever information related to that. What a hat. There's that, which is the Spiral of Stars. Which is about 90 stars by my count. So I feel like getting 90 stars and doing stuff would be something. Would it do anything for me? Hard to say. Would it be something? Yes. Absolutely. Does the nightmare never end? Well, if I could, in fact, find... What is in here? There's apparently something in here. Well, if I could, in fact, find the solution to these puzzles, it would. Ah. Not that it really matters. I already have the master key. The key of masters. Okay, now continuing on here, we got to go get the coat check, and then I should be able to. Or I suppose like, no, I already got the root cellar right. I didn't really mean to do that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Rotunda. Excellent. Give me that rotunda. Meant to use the master key there, of course, but you know. I should be fine. Give me more re-rolls than two. Greenhouse, of course, going to have a good amount of digging spots. As it does. Very nice. What does that say? Rotunda. That's not how you say it. It's rotunda. It's a rotunda. And it can be spent in shops. Got something in here? Probably not, considering this is like a secret area. They usually don't put secret stuff in there. Yeah, that is. Okay, looking good, looking good. Yeah, I just need to go find a coat check at this point in time, really. You know, there's a planetarium. Which, I mean, hey, considering that this has been a pretty good way for me to get a lot of stuff. Yeah! Simon's eaten so many of these raw turnips. He loves them. The child yearns for the turnips. Excellent. I do love seeing trash. I love trash. All right. Well, there's solarium. But again, it's like Yeah, we should probably re-roll this so I can get the info. There's a nursery, which I haven't seen in a while, certainly. Sure. Solarium, like the tier 6 earthbound ore, starbound ore? No, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, for example, here's another one of these big old geese. I don't know if there's too much of anything to be gleaned from that, but I mean, hey. Also, Red Prince is, of course, you know, one of the hints that is in a new clue there. There's a pawn here, too. Whatever. I'll look around more, I suppose. Now at this point in time, basically what I want to do is I just want to get the... one thing. You know, the one... Now, I suppose the Rotunda is not really going to give me too much, but I mean, I guess it gives me access here. Master key, baby. Excellent. That's what I'm looking for. Oh no, I ruined my chance to be able to get the last thing filled out, as if I care at all. Which is absolutely and completely trivial to be able to do. All right. Let's take a look at this iniquitous diary. What's going to be in there? Who knows? I hope it's hints to something, because oh boy, could really use like one of them sort of things. I'm just going to say it right now. Can you check the OP expensive items? Which ones? These ones? Can be opened with standard keys. It's got like the mountain symbol on it. It's got the holly on it and everything like that. Emerald bracelet. Don't need to pay for stuff. Pretty good. I mean, I got like this here. Oh, can you check? Oh, yeah. Oh, like not like look at it. I mean, yes, of course I can. I should probably go do that, in fact. Seems like a decent idea. Just gotta go get the Rotunda going over there. Don't think there's going to be any lore to find in this room. It's just a Rotunda. Probably want to do the master key, right? Then I can go and sell it for upgrade plans later. Ahoo-hoo-hoo. 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 Because it's just like, I don't know if you've noticed, I don't really care too much about doing things as related to money. I'm doing good on the money. Okay, where am I going right now? You want to go to the leadership's chamber, right? I need to remember that because I was not remembering that. What if there's a code item, and if you check it in the code check, something happens? Not that I know of. That there's a code item. I'm fairly certain there's not a code item. Would have probably found that at that point in time, right? Okay, let's start recording this so that I have it for future posterity. Sleep diary. Like the dynamite from that one room. Yeah, you can't use it anywhere else, though. Countless sleepless nights. 11779. Oh, this is 1979. Now here in the... These bedrooms of rest state. I hold caliber and length of sleep in each room. Okay. Condition, impressed with some luck. More favorable environment. Get the same amount of rest. Clara. My room. There it is. At the beginning, I thought about it. How unsuitable it has been for my sleep as of late. Think hose. Wait, steps are diegetic? I mean, I think this is giving me hints about, like, also observed an additional star in the sky. Yeah? Okay. Tired again. Nothing special. Went to the family tomb to visit the grave. Ah, that might be something to go check out. No, I think like the thing that they're implying here is that if you do the call it a day function in the bedrooms, that they have special effects, and this one might be something to look at. More energy, more steps than normal. Oh. That's meaningful. But how? I mean, obviously, okay, that's the West Path. It's a room with... So that's saying that I want to put in a room with 4 doors in it? It's saying that's supposed to be the antechamber, perhaps? Because I can try and put the antechamber in there. Certainly possible. I'll go look. Okay, so there's a few different things there. I could call it a day in this room then and be able to... So I can't read. Can you just summarize that? It looks like resting in bedrooms, i.e... doing the call it a day function inside of bedrooms gives you special effects. One of which seems to be that if you rest in here, you get an extra star, which might be worth doing then, in that case, since I didn't create an observatory. Other than that, that was written around the time that her, as a grandmother, when Simon was born, specifically. And she was having terrible sleep. Was trying out all the various bedrooms around there. The other thing, though, is that there was a very quick sort of thing related to apparently having a special room out in the... Trying to create a special room out in the west area. What room? I don't know. It seemed to imply that a room with 4 exits, just like from a generic standpoint, but it could also mean maybe, because that's usually how the antechamber is depicted with the 4 exits that it has. So it might be worth getting trying to force that room to appear in here, which you can do. It is very much a possibility. It is very much something that I might end up doing. There's also apparently calling it a day inside of the bunk room caused a flower. Okay. Caused a flower to appear on the grave of, I guess, her husband, which might mean something. What sort of flower? What does a flower do? If anything? I don't know. But that's something maybe to try and pursue as a hint for something. As it is, though, I'm just trying to think. How would I... What's the... What's the plan here? Well, let's go over to the observatory. I did get a thing. A telescope. What else? Yeah, there's not really too much else to be said there then. 244 steps. I think I'm doing pretty good on that. Anything else? Anything else? Give me even more. Thanks, guys. Did I even look through this? Yeah, I mean, I must have, right. Okay. Did it like show that as if I could have done it again, even? No, okay, it just shows the same thing. All right, well, there's that then. Anything else that I should go end up doing? I don't know. Feel like I've kind of covered everything that I'm going to do today. Got 13 stars. That's cool. Anything else? Anything else? Well, so that's 2 different things. I guess what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go try and follow that whole thing and force the antechamber to appear inside of the thing, which that is possible. Well, you got a bunch of rerolls too. Well, I mean, you spent a bunch of rerolls. I mean, yeah, I did, obviously. But we got hints on stuff too of a variety. I think it's a net positive in the end. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I should be able to get a good amount of stuff. I'll be able to get a bunch of stars regardless. Yeah, I want to go over to the chamber and rest in that, I guess. Because that'll give me an extra star. Which I would not be opposed to. Oh yeah, I could probably also go change out the... Because do I really need the armory anymore? I feel like I've kind of not really getting a huge amount of benefit out of the armory aside from just getting a morning star, which gives me an extra star here. What would I want otherwise? I mean, there's a good amount of things. Probably go choose the king then, and then go with like... Yeah, okay. I think I got a plan. Should be able to figure this out. Do I have one that has a queen in it? Let me check my notes. Actually, did I get the office in this one? I thought I might have. Did I spawn in the office? Because that's the only one that I know has a queen in it. I don't think I did. At least I'm looking at it right now. I do not think that I spawned in an office, did I? Whatever. That's not a big deal. Don't need to worry about that. It's just that would have been helpful, if possible. All right, call it a day in here. Extra benefits. So now there's an actual reason why you'd want to end in specific rooms aside from the Archaeological Shopping Center of tomorrow. Yep. Didn't even use half of the steps that I ended the day with. That's funny. Okay. I think I've got a plan. But archaeology is in the past. Well, this is future archaeology. It's when they're going to be digging up, like, I don't know, beepers and blackberries and Nintendo Wiis. You know the kind. And they dig up ancient artifacts from the distant past. Well, now it's past. It's the new day. Yeah, exactly. That's how that works, baby. Now cram this key in here and give me something good. All right, this might be good, actually. What do you got? Kind of far away. But what else do you got in here? Servants' quarters, eh? Pool hall, sure. A beaver. Sure. All right, what do I got? What does that mean even? That's actually a new symbol. It is not 9. So what? Okay, is this when they're introducing squiggly lines now? So is this supposed to be 10? A what now? What are y'all saying? I mean, yeah, obviously it's like, do you see? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, 1/3, maybe. It appears to be 1/3. Okay, I mean. Oh, what is this nonsense now? 20. So, I mean, if it was 1/3 of that, is just like, is this 20 minus 10? Apparently, okay. All right, 1/3 of 15 is fine. Oh, wait, no, it's 1/3 of 1/3, right. Ah, jeez. Okay. Because I combined it together. Okay, so yeah, it's 15. 1/3 of 15 is... Alright, so yeah, if that's 15, and 1/3 of 15 is 5, then 1/3 of 15... Okay, it's 1/3 of 15 is 5, so that's 10. Alright. Yeah. Oh, they're getting really weird with the math now. Solving logarithmical. No, but I do think there is going to be absolutes soon enough, considering that did appear in the algebra homework in the classrooms. So there's a feeling that that's going to be appearing soon enough here. All right. What do you got this time? I mean, it's going to be the Inkwell thing. And then a bunch of Diamondos. This is the sort of content that you come here to watch, right? Just me saying diamonds in funny ways. God, I tuned into Doc Firebird's stream and he just kept saying diamonds like diamondus. The worst stream I've ever seen. Bar none. Can we have integrals? Absolutely not. I do not think that it's going to be... Like, look, I'll learn how to do whatever they ask me to do, as you might expect. Connect into terminal. Connecting to Termina. What do you got? Stars, baby. I want stars. Sure. Give me the apples. I want stars, baby. Stars. I want the sky to be dark because all the stars are in my pocket. That's what we need. Okay, I actually do want the weight room because I need to be able to get into the archive on this one. How about them apples? They're the ones that I'm going to get and eat, apparently, to increase my money. Even though I own this estate now, why do I need to increase the amount of money I get? Really, this is all you're giving me here right now? Nope, you know what? You're not giving me all that right now. You're going to give me better stuff. More powerful things. I'm going to eat this and gain money from it. That's how it works. Trust me. I'm a doctor. All right, we'll do that so I can get the extra stars. How does the estate know you've eaten an apple? I told you, there are people, there are like executors of my uncle's will following me around all the time, and they note when this happens. They are constantly right behind me. Okay, you know what? I'm going to actually take the nursery on this one. I feel like this is actually a good choice right now, given that I could use some a lot of things. And that treasure trove. So I can just go pick up money all over the place, baby. All kinds of cash. There you go. And then we got White Moonbox. What do you got? There are 3 memos with false statements in the clock tower. I don't remember. I don't think there's actually 4, but that's irrelevant because I've already solved the clock tower. Whatever, I'll write it down regardless. So green note, white moon box. Three memos with false statements in the clock tower. Again, I've already solved the clock tower. It's all irrelevant. I've already done the thing. I mean, okay, you know what? We're just gonna do the tunnel to make sure that I can get over to this damn place. This damn fourth Chaos Emerald. I can also do the Rumpus Room, but no. Oh, tunnel. Tunnel's a funny thing. Okay. There's that. Then that means secret tunnel. It's not really a secret. I carved it out of the walls of the house. I would actually say that it's quite obvious, in fact. Cloister. Now give me the boudoir. Because I do want the, of course. I mean, first off, I do want to be able to re-roll stuff, just so I can get the thing that I'm looking for. Second off, kind of like keep running through here. So I can get this dog. I can get this drawing room. So I can get this vault. No, I don't even care about the vault. Why would I care about the vault? I didn't actually go into the room leading up to the 8th, whatever. So that's a thing that I did. I mean, it could be a useful sort of deal. Okay, sure. Everything should all be unlocked forever. So I should be good on that. Anything else you want to throw in here? Not really. Not seeing too much. And okay, and then it starts getting locked. Whatever. I've kind of done what I need to here. Also give me that. Just in case I could actually use that at this point in time. Misty Mountain, yes. Absolutely. Now, give me all of the things and all of your love. Just buy it all, baby, because I've got a lot of money. And no keys. Ain't got no keys around here. Go get a showroom again if I felt like it. I don't. Yeah. All right. So we're going to do what we are going to do is go and get the antechamber to appear inside the outer room. And I think that will cause something of interest to appear. Yeah. I am ready to be disappointed. Extremely ready and extremely disappointed. Obviously not nearly as many apples as I want around here, but I'm not also going to argue about that. A spiral of stars. Still got to go focus on that. And I should be able to get something good going on there quick. Right quick. But, you know. Not quite there just yet now. Am I? Dad, open up the dormitory. Yeah, give me more re-rolls here. I do like the re-rolls. Now then. I'm going to go right over here. I want to get the Shrine of the Silver Monkey. And then if I'm able to go and grab... the blessing that I'm looking for, I should be able to, like I said, get the antechamber in the outside if I so choose, which is an absurd idea, but I mean, that's what we're doing. And I think all I need to do is get it in the 70s? I know 80 is Blessing of the Berry Picker. I know 77 worked before. So that should be good. There you are. Have the opportunity to draft it on the grounds, which is what I want to do. Lasting for 7 days. All right. So, from there, what we're going to do, go back in here, get everything working, and then, yeah, just call it a day inside of the antechamber. And that should allow me to spawn the antechamber in the west area. An absurd idea, I know. This is absolutely silly, but I think... Got this blessing for 4 coins? Oh. Well, whatever. I got it for more. And it probably lasts longer, too. So, I mean... Who are you gonna, like, you know... Who are you gonna trust on this one? Him or me? Who are you loyal to? Your country or to me? Think about that. But it was also for 3 or 4 days only. Yeah, well, mine was better. I mean, needless to say, it's based on the amount of money you put in. Has that guy solved all of the puzzles in this game yet? Because if no, then I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm doing a little bit better as of right now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that if you were to compare them to me, I'm clearly the superior gamer. You understand. You must understand. Who's the true gamer around here? This horrible alien man whom I know nothing about, or me? Answer is me. I am. In every single way. I'd like to see them try and solve the many puzzles of the estate. Harumph. Give up before they're even halfway through. Oh, unlike me, who's here until the very bitter, bitter end. Now then, what else was I doing here? Wait, where was the... Ah, yes, in the one area that I have completely locked myself off from. Good. Not that I really care too much about opening up the chest. It's like, I don't know if you've noticed here. Nah, Tyler's an all right dude. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll admit to that if they're able to actually solve all the puzzles in the game. He'll get there. Willie, come on. Admit to me right now if you truly think that they'll be able to solve all the puzzles. I don't think so. I think I'm going to do it. It will take forever, though. And, I mean, look at who you're watching right now. I'm basically already there. I've basically already solved everything. Because, I mean, of course it's going to take a long time. It's always going to take a long time. Have you seen this game? There's a lot of things going on. Yeah, give me all this stuff. And I mean, I got that, and we got like the... give me this. I'm speaking about the rock dude. Well, isn't that the rock dude? And give me this because it's at least... Oh, I have no money now. I actually spent all my money. I forgot. It felt like I had so much, and yet I spent it all on keys, and there's no way that I could possibly use all of these keys. He said Animal Well was bad because of the spinning top puzzles. I didn't even get to that part. I still got to go play that game. You understand? I'm falling behind. Oh boy, more keys. If only I didn't spend all of my money on keys. Whatever. Look, we're just going to have to eat keys for a couple days because I spent all my money on them. Sure. Hi, home. I'm a viewer. Hello. Hello there, General Kenobi, or whatever it is. That's a meme. You kids love memes. Redraw the floor plan. Try and get the... casino. Because that does have money in here, of course. As you all are only too aware. Now I can go and buy that Morning Star so that I can at least go get the thing. Now! I mean, we still haven't... I mean, you're talking about Vor, but we still haven't gotten room 8. And what does that say? Or apparently the throne room, which seems to be something that exists in the game that I have yet to find. Is there supposed to be a king that sits on a throne that has one of the keys? And I'm pretty sure that's got to be one of the rooms that I have not yet found, unless that's a reference to the drafting room or the drawing room. And it's old chair, but obviously I haven't found any puzzles in there, so I have my doubts. It's probably going to be the infinity room that we saw Alzara talk about there, right? I got a feeling on that. Because that's probably like room 8, and that's probably the throne room of the castle that I've seen. Just if I'm going to speculate at all as of right now. That feels like something that would be done. Okay. Now in the meantime, just going to go up here, pet the dogs. I already did it. I've done it so much. I pet the dogs. These pet dogs are just getting raw with the pets that I'm putting on them. They're raw dogging these pets. All right. I'll take that for no particular reason and then call it a day, baby. Let's see if this works. Could also just be a 4 exit room. That is a possibility too. But I like this idea more. So what do we got? How's this one going to work out? Extremely well, I can only assume. Give it up for day 78. And turn right around, and we're going to go do this then. Go put the antechamber inside this stupid room and see if wacky stuff happens. Because to be honest, it is a pretty funny idea, but I just have the feeling that it's not going to work. It did work. I mean, okay. All right. So close yet so far away. That's funny. You say that, but also at the same time, I mean... All right, I mean, okay, so what happens if I go and I open up the stuff around here? I can't believe this worked. And they even had a special message for that. That's funny. All right, well, there might be something here. And nothing. No. We haven't opened up the rest of the doors to the antechamber. I can force that out pretty easy. So close yet so far away. I mean, it did give me a basement key. There may still be... I mean, let's go check the one lever as of right now. And then see if we got anything. Because look, the one person wouldn't lie to me, would they? Would they? Yeah, I'm just gonna go. Like, what would why wouldn't you put the? Why would There was that thing in the back of the diary. I think that there's gonna be something in here. I think there's a real possibility. We're just going to go open up all the levers. All right. And then maybe open up the other levers and see if that does anything. It is funny that it did consider that. I mean, so there's a possibility then that I might just be able to put room 46 into the western house. Now, which of the antechamber's doors? The north one. That was the north one that got opened. And I'm going to go back outside and I'm going to go see if that was open. Basically. Because, again, I've already just made, like, this entire stupid house into Swiss cheese. Yeah, but that doesn't have two antechambers, so maybe they both got opened. I don't know. I'm going to go check on the one on the outside first. Because, I mean, you know, that's the one that I think is most likely to have something wacky with it. At least that's my thought process right now. Going back into the antechamber. Okay. And you doubted me. Steady as the scepter, deadly as the stone, heavy as the crown, ready as the throne. Well, I'm gonna have to go save that then. And something, certainly. Look at just the big antechamber here. Well, we should go open up the other ones too. What does this mean? Deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown. Okay. Scepter, stone, crown. I mean, I can get the crown. I haven't found any... I don't know. Seems meaningful. I can go and try and open up the other ones there. But why? I mean, maybe they also have hints in them. Huh. I mean, an interesting... Okay. So that also confirms something related to the blessing of the monk, which means that you can put special rooms in there and they may do something. As we've seen now. What exactly does that mean? Apple. Well, let's focus on opening up the other two levers. Maybe even the other three levers. And then we'll just kind of go from there, I guess. I don't know. There, now I don't have to worry about keys in this run. I'm still going to need a couple keys for stuff. Yeah, sure. Scepter. Yeah, like stone, scepter, crown. Obviously, I know where to get a crown. It seems like to open up So, okay, thinking about it right now, it seems like the way that you open up the throne room, which is, I assume, what my goal is. I don't actually know. Is that I am going to need to try and get 3 items. Yeah, bunk room. Well, bunk room did have something special with it. But kind of already have a thing going on here now, don't I? Try and go find the other 2 things here, which should not be too difficult, but might be. Lavatory! We love it. We love the lavatory. All right. Give me the drawing room right now. And in fact, I am just going to do the puzzle in this one. Special rooms. Special rooms. So I'm going to get the antechamber. Can get the antechamber, the starting chamber, other special rooms. I mean, the room 46, the Baron's study, which is what I kind of call that. Might be something. Give me the weight room, just because that does open up things. Perhaps. Can't believe the code is 04. It's 0415. What do you mean slightly different? What does 0451 mean even anyway? Slightly different. Oh, you know, we could get the super sledge here. Maybe I will, just because there might be something else here. He doesn't know? He doesn't know. Is this one of those Homestuck things? Because, like, I did read Homestuck, but I don't remember that part. I'm just going to assume that's what it is. Super Sledge, like Fallout 3, or all of the Fallouts? It appears in all of the Fallouts, you know. If you watch the damn series, you know this. Every single one of the Fallout games from the very beginning. Need to get some more steps here, that's what. Kind of starting to lose the amount of steps. Doesn't know. Like, there's something to know. When he knows, there ain't nothing to know. Clock tower. Yeah, the laboratory might be something good here. Then if I can get stuff to activate enough, I can go and remote into the shelter and just get all the doors opened anyway. One key on all these are boring. Nothing good, nothing of interest here. Well, are you going to explain the 0415 as an inside joke from the Deus Ex games? That means nothing to me. And you know that. I never played any one of the Deus Ex games. Like, I can't, and frankly, I judge you poorly for doing so yourself. Or just immersive sim games these days. Is it? I'll play one of those games and I didn't remember anything about them. Well, good news. I'll probably play them at least. I'll probably play both the Deus Ex games. I'm talking Deus Ex and Deus Ex Invisible War, of course. They made more? Never heard of them. It's in Dishonored too. Of course it is. I would assume that Arcane's out there putting that sort of that's in their wheelhouse. And Doom the Dark Ages. Okay, so here's one more. Let's go see if this opened up anything. I'm humming over here. Hey, I'm humming here. Okay, go get back out here, see if I can't get something working. What working? I don't know. But I feel like I might be able to do something here. Doom the Dark Ages. What else could I possibly be using? In here, what do you got in here? Oh, there's the archives. I guess just give me the pantry because whatever. Do got a super sledge at this point in time. I don't know what I'd use it on. I feel like I've used a super sledge on most things that you can use a super sledge on. If there's anything else, I don't know. All right, let's see what we got here now that I've opened up more antechamber doors. One more antechamber door. Okay, it looks like it's just the one. Still, though. Very curious. Yeah, it's got to be meaningful in some way, but I really do not know exactly what that hint means there. But as I was told from the diary, that did open up something. Gave me a hint for something. What? Don't know, but I don't know. Surely I'll be able to figure that out in time. Surely. Oh, laundry room. I can also get the armory here, too. Give me the laundry room. That's fun. We can go for the super thing. Which is just all my allowance and stars are still too much the same to actually get much benefit from doing this. Yeah. Swap all your dice with your keys. Sure, I'll get a couple extra. Doot doot. Wow. Specialty services. If only I didn't have basically the exact amount of stars and allowance. That would be an easy way to get a lot of extra stars. Presumably, but I don't know. All right, let's get back up here and get back in. I don't think I'm going to get too much else as far as anything related to the antechamber secret. But at the same time, too, like I said, it might be worth trying other special rooms in the first area. Perhaps something like getting the entrance hall or room 46. I might just want to go do room 46. I feel like that could be useful. Maybe? Andraxis for some reason. Thanks, guys. It's what I wanted. It's everything I wanted for Christmas. And more. Well, I feel like I have now kind of hit the point where I am still more or less without a hint on what I need to do here. Ooh, the foyer. Give me you. We'll do that. We'll do, you. It usually leads to a pretty large amount of rooms. With a master key. Fine, redraw the floor plan so that I can get... Really, you're just gonna force me into it. Okay, fine. Thanks, guys. Really being super helpful here. Okay, well, if I can't get to the 46th room, I'm gonna get to the antechamber. I'm gonna get to the entrance hall. No, not the antechamber. One of the other things. Master key, anything? Man, I'm just not getting anything here. Thanks, Draxus. Frankly, Draxus, I blame you for this. As everything in life and death. We're at conference hall. Give me that boudoir. Yeah, I feel like I've kind of run out of ideas to do today. And you know what? It's been about 2 hours of stream, so I am just going to call it here as far as stream goes. And I'll probably continue playing, but like, it's going to be a lot more... What is Draxus? Draxus is the 8th angel of death. That's the bit. Redraw these floor plans. Yeah, give me the gallery. You know, I could try to do the gallery puzzle. Certainly there's something there. Is there anything new in here? Just standard stuff, it seems. Oh, you must go down. You don't get another basement key. Only one basement key per person. No, what's he do? Creates more dead-end rooms because they're dead-end rooms. It's spooky. And it's probably a woman. Okay, there you go. Could try and create my own, but that's bad. I know, and that's why it's spooky and bad. Bad and spooky, booky. Okay, that's enough stream today.